up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with another dope Minecraft Civilization reaction, and today we are checking out Ish's very first one called 200 Players Build a Massive Civilization in Minecraft. Now, chat, as you've been hearing me say for the last couple days, it is the beginning of my 10-day birthday week celebration, and I have been waiting for this to check out Ish's first video. I am absolutely in love with his videos, and I'm truly falling in love with Minecraft Civilization videos. And I think maybe next week we're gonna check out Speed Silver's Purge. I don't know, you guys have been talking that up a lot, so I think we'll do that, but let me know in the comments. But anyways, before we jump into this, why don't you show Ish some love by subscribing to his channel, and if you enjoyed my reaction, smash that subscribe button, because it greatly helps. But enough talking, let's get to reacting, and roll that bomb-ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats! Woo, woo. Oh, this is where it all started for Ish. Well, I mean, he has other videos, but I mean, for Minecraft Civilization.
In an ultimate social experiment, 200 Minecraft players were randomly scattered across 4 massive islands, each its own civilization and its own unique biome. The players knew one thing only: if they die, they are dead forever.
And I don't think a freaking turkey's in this.
The desert island, the snow island, and the jungle island. The players were given no help or guidance. It was entirely up to them to gather resources, elect a leader, build a society, and if it came down to it, go to war. The things that happened throughout this experiment made for an absolutely crazy story arc. You do not want to miss any of it. So sit back, grab a snack, and choose a nation to root for. I present to you
some pre-workout. I don't got no snacks though.
Experiments. Thank you to Magic Gum for the inspiration for this video. Also, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to give me an incentive to make more like it by subscribing to my channel and liking this video.
We on Ish's Discord. Day one. I wonder what how this is gonna be compared to
much of day one was used for exploration and colonization. The people scouted their respective islands looking for advantageous locations to set up camp. Those on the snow and desert islands quickly realized that wood was going to be a very scarce resource, as trees were extremely rare. Seems like this guy right here is found quite literally the only patch of trees in the desert. The rest is just
what I would do.
At the same time, because of the harsh climate, both desert and snow knew they would need to prioritize farming early in order to feed the entire population.
Look at this little farm they got going on here.
That's nice.
Part of the farming team. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the plains and jungle states had no problem gathering both food and wood, and were thus able to advance their civilizations more quickly.
I'd be so terrified.
Citizens of the jungle island had decided to meet up and set up their home at the volcano in the...
Oh, bro, see? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'd be terrified of the jungle, but... I mean, you can't make that volcano explode, can you?
Of the jungle.
Give a little and you take a little.
So Team Jungle is establishing a communist system?
No.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Whatever.
Yeah, why not?
On the Plains Island, there were multiple civilizations starting to form, including this small village.
Well, I think food will be very important, so I'm trying to upscale my farming.
Yes,
I gotta support all the people of the Plains biome. We're gonna start breeding some animals,
Sir, you have one pig.
Just one.
Ready.
One pig defeat an army.
Players took to the mines to extract resources from the grounds they now own. And of course, it did not take long for political entities to form. Some islands held democratic elections to decide their leaders, while other islands saw leaders rise through authoritarian force. Shortly, a player named Solev became the dictator of the Snow Island after rising to power with seemingly no opposition.
We have a farming team, which is over the mountain over there setting up a farm. We have a wood team,
I like Solo.
as you can see, who has solved our lumber problem immediately.
The desert state, meanwhile, had 2 coexisting factions.
The
first
Sultan,
one
right?
labeled themselves the Sultanate, and they were ruled by the Great Sultan storming hell. The second faction called themselves the Amazon, and they were ruled by a group of leaders, the top leader being Zamta. This faction was composed mostly of people who had previously won a Mr. Beast gaming challenge, meaning these guys are both wealthy and skilled. Accordingly, what the desert lacked in lumber, it made up for in minerals.
I know. I think Ish has a video. I haven't seen it yet, but I think Ish won one of Mr. Beast's videos too, and got a car from him. Maybe. I think he's got a video about it.
What?
I was about to get Dav some sugarcane, so then we could get an enchantment table.
2 people died during day 1, both on the Snow Island. The first was an accidental death of a beloved Snow State member, Protato, who died by falling in a hole. A funeral was held to honor his short life. The second guy was killed due to an execution order issued by Solev because he, quote, built a monument to worship Cardi B. As a result, he was whopped out of existence. I hated saying those words. Anyway, that marked the end of day 1.
Whopped out of
the server
existence.
shut down,
Ish,
and the
come
remaining
on, bro.
players debriefed and made plans for the following morning.
Hey, that was day 1, baby.
In day 2,
Two
the
deaths,
people of the
wow.
Jungle States who lived in the volcano
Dude, this is
decided to
looking
have an
good.
election. There were 2 candidates. 9209's pitch involved creating a government of checks and balances and citizen rights. Magic Mikey's pitch was that he wanted to be a
Magic
dictator
Mikey.
who executes anyone who threatens his power. 9209 won the election, but instead of accepting defeat, Magic Mikey and his followers left the volcano to start their own civilization. However,
gonna
by
be
leaving the
dangerous.
volcano, Mikey and crew left behind their farm, so they quickly ran out of food.
There's a jungle biome. There's no freaking food in here, dude.
Literally, look at his shoulder. There's a parrot right there.
Hey, he does not drop anything. Do not kill my parrot.
I'm just kidding. I just enjoy causing chaos whenever it
Close
can.
the door behind you. There's a wow.
This whole time, Mikey could not figure out or realize that he could catch fish from the river right outside his front door. In a way, his fate was sealed by natural selection, where only the most intuitive survived.
natural
The Plains Island, on
selection.
the other hand, was led from the top of a mountain.
That is the most polite way I've ever heard someone say they're acting dumb. I love that ish. Natural selection will take you out. I mean, it's true.
Mountain
It's
by
true.
a player named Iwaj. While this mountain became the Plains Island's base, some citizens defected and moved after they complained about excessive work demands. The defectors gathered in the previously mentioned small village, which was now ruled by a player named Smilejump. Iwaj had previously threatened to kill Smilejump if he ever challenged his rule over the Plains States, and it did not help tensions when Iwaj himself came to the village and allegedly stole some of the food supply. This fact prompted a member of Smilechump's village to make this ominous statement about Iwaj.
So you're saying you wouldn't care if he suddenly were to die?
I would not care.
It might be too late for even
that
Dr.
an
Phil to save
assassination
this
attempt?
relationship. Meanwhile, the people of the Snow States continued to labor under the command of Solev, building up a mighty snow civilization with a developed tree plantation, farm, and a main
Jeez.
base. Lastly, both of the factions in the desert seemed to be thriving despite the difficult conditions of their dry environments. Also, while there were initially tensions between the Sultanate and the Amazon, they agreed to remain neutral and respect each other's territories. I spoke with the leader of the Sultanate.
The other faction on this desert seems to be a very formidable opponent.
The rules of Sabaron. Praise our Lord 3 times per day. Do not eat pig or execution. Anything against our Lord is punishable with lashings or jail. They have a jail? Meanwhile, at the Amazon, Zamta and the other Mr. Beast winners were expanding their land and developing economically so quickly that they started investing
just
in
name their
commercial
civilization
properties,
Mr.
such
Beast.
as this flower shop.
This is my flower shop. I'm gonna build like a little base over at the ocean and do like a little bridge, so everybody can like come and chill at my flower cafe.
Then to wrap up day 2, on the Plains Island, this happened. Boat clutch time. That felt mildly preventable. With all relevant political entities formed, it's time to see now how they interact.
Bro.
The third day presented
clutch
challenges for
time.
almost all of the civilizations. The Sultanates reported to have items randomly stolen, chests broken, and someone was also killing their cows. They suspected that a player named Guardian Nova was doing this, and they immediately threw him out of the Sultanates. For revenge, Guardian Nova kept coming back to cause further
shocked
chaos,
they didn't just
thus
kill him.
creating a general sense of unrest within the Sultanate.
I feel like Storming Hell would just kill someone, be like, off with his head. So I'm shocked he just let him survive.
He's coming back, he's coming back. Something's about to go down. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. He's killing their cow! What the heck? On the Snow Island,
did it right next to
Solev was
somebody.
becoming incredibly wealthy and powerful. So yeah, you guys got enchantments. Enchanted fishing rod. How rich are you?
Don't worry about it. Just don't let them know. Don't let the other team, or don't let our underclass know at that, please. They work in the farms.
Solev had just carried out another execution of a Snow member who allegedly murdered 2 other Snow State members. While
wow.
this allegation turned out to be correct, some on the Snow State were becoming worried that Solev was becoming too powerful, like a tyrant. Finally, in the jungle, the Cold War between 9209's crew and Mikey's crew heated up very quickly.
Yeah,
One of the
baby!
volcano men was exploring the jungle herding 3 chickens. Mikey then killed those chickens. He defended his actions by saying, quote, "I was hungry." This prompted some conflict between the 2 factions, which became fatal when Mikey ordered his spy to murder one of 9209's citizens. What? Did I just witness a murder?
You did.
Mikey then
We all
declared
did.
war on 9209 and planned an attack on the volcano
I know-
so that he
I know
could
it's
finally
terrible,
become
but
the
come on now,
ruler
we all
of
love
the
war.
jungle state. The attack was to take place the next day. 9209 quickly gathered his people, and they decided that instead of fleeing, they would stay to defend the volcano. This set the stage for the jungle's civil war.
Oh, there's a lot of things that we have planned, but our biggest goal is we're gonna make that dang volcano erupt where all those peasants live.
Tried our absolute hardest to maintain the peace, and Mikey has tried his absolute hardest to do the exact opposite, so, you know, enough is enough, so we're just gonna tell the soldiers it's now or never and try and kill every last one of them.
News of the impending civil war had gotten out. This lone jungle merchant's legacy, while living
Legacy! Legacy's been messaging me on Discord, dude.
in a peaceful, isolated hutch, seemed to know exactly what was about to happen.
The 2 groups, they're about to go and duel it out, and whichever side wins is probably not going to be good for me, so I have to stay out here in isolation.
Little did this lonely merchant know, Mikey and his crew had already set out to begin the revolution, and they were about to raid his home and destroy it completely. Fortunately, Legacy was able to fetch his parrots and escape just in
Thank
time.
God you got the parrots, bro.
Mikey continued his pilgrimage through the jungle, heading toward the volcano. 9209 and his men were gearing up, scanning the perimeters, not knowing where the attack would come from.
I mean, at least the volcano people, I mean, they got defensive positions. You know what I mean? So they should do good.
Mikey and his crew reached the edge of the volcano, and the attack
However,
began.
Mikey seems pretty ruthless.
Looks like they're sneaking up the volcano. Yep, here we go. First hits of the battle. This is it. Mikey's men are attacking nearly at the top of the volcano, but it looks like 9209's men now know where they are, and they're gathering at this one point. Mikey's men now retreating back down the volcano. That's Magic Mikey himself. He's getting some good hits on this guy.
07's, yeah, he dead. Unless he's gonna water. MLG water bucket? No.
It's Mikey died from fall damage. Oh,
07's
boy.
for Magic Mikey, fam.
Mikey soldiers scattered into the jungle and surrendered, thus marking 9209's victory in the jungle's civil war. I spoke with the 9209.
That the way he died was through attempting a block clutch, which is the most fitting death I have ever seen.
So you have successfully quenched the revolutionaries. How do you feel?
Good job.
Extremely entertained.
Okay, there we go.
Let's go! That was a quick civil war, dude. I had higher expectations. We need Storming Hell and Zabda to civil war, please. We need more war.
Oh my gosh! Major assassination just happened. Guardian Nova, the previous Chaos Maker, had come back to kill the leader of the Sultanate. However, this allowed for the other desert faction, Amazon, to demonstrate their military might by hunting Guardian Nova down and killing him to avenge the death of Storming Hell. Oh, they got him. A funeral was held to honor the late Sultan, and the heir to the Sultan, Arvine, became the new leader.
Dude, that was unexpected. Jeez.
The Sultan's
We got
death
some, like,
was
peace
a
vibes?
sudden and tragic one, but it was followed by several days of peace. The weakened Sultanate worked on repairing its nation and building from where it left off. The alliance between the Amazon and the Sultanate was stronger than ever.
Ish, you should ban floating trees. Floating trees should not be allowed on any Minecraft server ever. Off with their heads. Then the execution. If you leave a floating tree, you're off. You're done.
With new trade routes formed and communication lines opened. At the Amazon, Hope Bounty's flower shop was finally completed. Oh, you're already okay.
Oh,
very good. Hello.
Nice little flower shop.
I would like a tulip, please.
We have pink, orange, red.
How are there multiple tulips? Oh god, your bodyguards have arrived. They freaked me out. Celebrating its success, the Amazon then gathered for a group photo with Zamta in the lead and Guardian Nova's head in the back.
I love these videos so much,
After
fam.
prolonged discussion, 9209 and the rest of the Volcano Men decided it was time to move to a new location for a fresh and hopeful beginning.
Really?
The fishing merchant of the jungle, Legacy, had now joined the rest of the jungle community and suggested that they could move to the place his home used to be.
What?
Everyone agreed. That day, they picked up their stuff, repaired Legacy's house, and built the jungle's new civilization in that very spot.
I love!
Legacy, along with his parents, moved into his old home, but this time, he had many friends with him, and he lived in a thriving society.
I love the volcano
Meanwhile,
civilization.
on the snow island, Solev continued to rule
Now, I
with
know,
the
obviously, for like farms and stuff like that, it's not very, living on a volcano wouldn't be the greatest, but I mean, A, it looks dope, which is half the fun, and B, I mean, again, defensive. You got good defensive positions.
an iron fist, and his society was prospering. The Snow Civilization had built a holy temple to worship their god Boy Jedi, and to showcase the strength of their people. And of course, we cannot forget about the two Plains factions, Iwaj's base and Smile Chump's village. The village was now doing especially well with many new members and houses to accommodate them. At the end of day 7, the villagers gathered to celebrate their success.
Too much peace.
And
I got a feeling it's gonna change.
for everyone. So there you go. Yay, cake! Yay!
I love the fact that no one cheered.
That was pretty much on me, bro.
A peaceful night came to a peaceful end.
Hey, whoa.
The age of jungle innovation is upon us. The expanded village out from Legacy's home, complete with the Among Us crewmate monument, allowed for the united jungle citizens to invent new things. First, they made a frickin' sound machine. Why is this a good idea? Why? You had no music disc, so you did this.
I hate sound machines, dude.
You didn't give me a lot of options.
Then, they made a lag machine, which basically means they put boats everywhere.
Ish, I can't fly. Ish, I can't fly, bro. Can you?
Well,
Yeah,
I can't have more
One
than
steak.
10 FPS
Hey,
while I'm at the
one steak.
jungle base. Looks like we all have problems. I was gonna destroy all the boats while they were offline, but then I got a Discord message from one of my paying YouTube donors, Soratork. I decided to keep the boats. There was, however, one massive...
Dude, they got... Man, Ish. I love that. If a single boat is touched, you're losing a YouTube member.
tower-looking thing that the jungle civilization was building that maybe could be productive, but no matter how much I asked, they wouldn't tell me what it was. What is this?
It's a wooden fence.
The only thing they tell me is that it's a wooden fence. That clearly is not a wooden fence. While the people of the jungle were enjoying themselves, the rest of the political world was not as secure. Indeed, there was a conflict arising, and this conflict was not contained to a single island or nation. There was about to be a major international diplomacy disaster. Among the people of the Snow State, Solev was a relatively popular leader with high approval numbers. That being said, not everyone who claimed to be on his side actually was.
Oh,
a player on the
Cappers!
Snow Island named
Kappa, see?
Kumazaki did not like
Oh, I like
Solev's
that name,
rule over the
Kumazaki.
Snow State, seeing him as a dangerous tyrant. Kumazaki was the geopolitical expert of the Snow Island, and he had devised a plan. The plan was to create a secret global alliance with all world leaders except for Solev.
Yeah, that's
Then,
what I like to
with
hear,
that
baby!
leverage, Kumazaki would ask Solev to resign, and if he refused, Solev and his entire regime would be eliminated by the strength of the entire world's military power. After that, the alliance would stand and world peace would be achieved. Those
Dude, I love how, like, on the massive civilization ones, the goal is always, it ends up going against the Snow State, right, for world peace. Get rid of the snow state and you got world peace, fam.
Who agreed to join this alliance included Zamta and the Amazon, Arvine and the Sultanates, and Iwaj with his plains base. Smilechamp and his village chose not to join because they did not like Iwaj, who they thought himself was a tyrant. The Jungle State didn't join because they already had a secret alliance with Solev and the Snow States, an alliance which ended up thwarting Kumazaki's entire plan. Solev was informed of this plan by the Jungle States, and he promptly executed Kumazaki for his conspiracy to overthrow the government.
Sevens for
I've just
Kumazaki!
been informed of a plot to overthrow my government and slaughter my people. A plot supported by the foreign warmongering states, created by one of my own members. As a result, that member is dead. For every action taken against me and my people, there will be a swift and righteous reaction.
Swift!
They've made their move. Now it's my turn.
I see war on the horizon, chat. Come on, baby!
Iwaj, while an effective politician, was disliked by many. Most of those who disliked his leadership simply moved out of his base, but some of those people stuck around to create their own version of justice. Oh, he's going for it! Somehow, Iwaj actually managed to escape, and his people killed the assassin. It was a close call,
Bro.
but Solev did not merely commission one assassin.
Snap!
Age, a spy for Smilechamp's village, had succeeded in killing Iwaj. The assassination order came from both Smilechamp and Solev, who are now in an alliance. Look at this, it looks like Iwaj's distraught people are planning to obliterate Smilechamp's village now. Smilechamp's village was minutes away from Iwaj's army invading to
Solev, come
slaughter
help!
all of the inhabitants. The people frantically picked up their most valuable possessions and climbed down into the village's emergency bunker. Once every single resident was underground, the entrance was blocked off, and the villagers used an escape tunnel to exit the bunker and leave the Plains Island for good.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Joining Solev, baby.
Welcome to the bastion of freedom.
puts the best
last
music
stand of
to these,
hope.
dude.
Here you're free from the oppression of your tyrannical government and free to live as you please under
Tell
the
you
rule
what,
of
fam.
our
It sounds good, right? Hot sauce beats his civilization. Come join my kingdom, the Sauce Kingdom. We can do great things on one of these videos, dude. Great things. Keep it saucy. That'd be our saying. We like to keep it saucy here. We vibing out, fam. Peace, love, and positivity. And sometimes war. That sounds good. Peace, love, and positivity, and sometimes war. I know it contradicts with peace, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Great and democratic society.
Time to bring the dogs in.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
This was the make or break day. Will there be negotiations for peace, or will the conflict escalate into a major war? It goes without saying that the desert leadership was unhappy with the Snow State for harboring the Plain State refugees, who they saw as traitors. After Smilechamp's village was looted and burned to the ground, the new leader of the Plains State, Lord of Lightning, was almost immediately killed by another Plains member for, quotes, no reason whatsoever. There was chaos in the Plains States, and some Plains members took this as an opportunity to abandon the island and migrate to other states. One Plains member named Ron traveled to the desert island to become a member of the Amazon. The Amazon immigration officers conducted a background check and thoroughly vetted Ron to make sure he wasn't a threat.
Ron, I'm protecting you. I am your immigration lawyer.
Thank you. Oh, I have to go to court now?
For security measures, we have to do this.
No, it's okay.
And all my other team did was just yell at me. Or we all just, it was just pure chaos.
So that's why you left? This Plains member, my friend Fireball X3, was also on his way out. He had no idea I was watching him, and I just could not resist doing this.
Oh my god, Alex.
Alex?
What are you doing?
Try to scare you.
Yeah, it fucking worked.
What did you do?
You're like, oh god, I'm about to
Puts
die.
on full diamond, gets in a boat, and comes the other way down the river at
Oh
me.
my god. Oh my god.
You're such an.
Now, what remained of the Plains States was a small group of highly skilled fighters led by a player named Kanuke. This group made up what was now the Plains Militia. In the jungle,
Ooh, I
the
like
people
that name.
continued to expand their village and build that massive tower. They also bonded over their new favorite activity, fishing, which not only strengthened their community spirits, but also improved the quality of life for all their people. It also diversified the diet of Legacy's parrots, who had only been eating seeds, a well-deserved treat for being alive since day one and having survived Magic Mikey's raid and the jungle's civil war. Legacy himself had become somewhat of a hero in the jungle when, in the previous day, he led an expedition into the Snow State to hunt down and kill a jungle trader. After this near-death expedition, Legacy hoped that he could finally retire and live the rest of his life peacefully with his parrots in the jungle village. On the international stage, the two major alliances became official. First, the United Sands, led by Zamta, which included both of the desert factions and the Plains Militia. On the other side of the world was the Solev Union, led by Solev, which included the Snow States, the
Solev,
Plains
of
Refugees,
course,
and the Jungle States. Attempts at peace between the two were well-founded but quickly fell through due to rising tensions caused by a variety of transgressions from both sides.
Baby, let's
On
go!
day 10, one member of the Plains Militia infiltrated the Snow States. Hitori Cage, the Plains refugee, killed the infiltrator in hopes to prove his allegiance to Solev. Afterward, Solev held a ceremony promoting Hitori Cage to senior officer position in the Snow States. This ceremony was a direct insult to the desert factions who were already having a bad day after the leader of the Sultanate Arvine was caught in flagrante delicto with the town sheep. Arvine was exiled, and a player named Banju Buemos became the new sultan. The people of the Snow State were delighted with their success, and even more delighted by the failures of the desert. But the United Sands was not happy. They were angry that Solev had thwarted their original plan for world peace, and that he was harboring the refugees who killed the Plains leader. In addition, two highly armored snow members then visited the desert island uninvited, which caused many on the desert island to worry that an attack was coming. Desert propagandists then started to echo this sentiment that Solev and his evil regime were going to obliterate the people of the desert. Upon hearing this, the leader of the United Sands, Zamta, called an emergency meeting with his top officials. He ordered that defenses be built and that the state provide armor and weapons to all desert citizens. To end the meeting, Zamta held a vote on launching a preemptive strike against the Snow State. The officials voted in the affirmative, and shortly, the United Sands declared war on the Solev Union.
Let's go! It's wartime, baby! Day 11, finally, come on! We need
It was
chaos.
time for the Great World War. The United Sands prepared for its attack. The war plan was simple: surround the Snow Island, approach the center, and kill Solev to rid the world of tyranny and achieve world peace.
Alright, man, this is what we've been waiting for, chat! This is what we've been waiting for! It's
Zamta
time!
and the United Sands had reached the Snow Island and had ordered their secret spies to create havoc from within. This was incredibly effective. Solev's military forces were dispersed, which allowed for an easy infiltration. They found the Plains refugee Hitori Cage running for his life. Hitori Cage goes down! Wait, oh my god, Smile Chump and Solev! Wait, they're all coming! Smile Chump and the Plains refugees had all joined the fight, but they were simply outnumbered. The United Sands destroyed the Snow State, killing almost every citizen. Solev took his remaining fighters and fled his home. An empire no more.
Wow, bro. They did that swiftly. Oh, seven's for the Solev Nation? Is that what it was? Solev something? It's kind of ominous music. Maybe we don't have peace
The
yet.
leader of the jungle state, 9209, declared a full lockdown and ordered that Solev, now a refugee, be let in. Upon arrival, Legacy was the one to greet Solev and lead him to the place where the rest of the jungle was hiding. That place, which had been under construction for many days, was now complete. It was the wooden fence.
That's pretty dope, dude.
After the United Sands tracked Solev and arrived onto the shores of the jungle state, they realized the magnitude of the challenge ahead of them. Nonetheless, they gathered their soldiers, prepared an attack, and thus it began, the Battle of the Wooden Fence.
Oh my god. Dude. Dude, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Dude, this is epic, bro. This is so epic.
After the United Sands lost some soldiers, they made a new strategy. Instead of climbing up the tower, they decided to build above the tower. Like that, they cracked the puzzle of the wooden fence.
Sucks, dude. Santa! The Battle of the Wooden Fence. Come on, dude, it's so badass. Let's go! Oh, 9209 went down. Oh, savage for 9209! Uh-oh. Oh, is he gonna clutch it? Is he gonna clutch it? Oh, he didn't clutch it, did he?
Solev, 9209, and most of their fighters were dead. The remaining snow and jungle soldiers fled the tower and dispersed throughout the jungle. The United Sands had defeated the Solev Union.
Ooh, the Solev Union,
was the end of the Great
Peace.
World War.
World peace! Oh, sevens for all those we lost at the Battle of the Wooden Fence, chat. Oh, sevens.
The people of the United Sands returned home to celebrate their victory. They worked together to expand their towns and construct some pretty impressive buildings, including Hope's Flower Shop, which had become a very profitable business. The Amazon, the Sultanate,
Hope. Look
and
at
the
you,
Plains
girl.
Militia had finally achieved their long-desired world peace. Meanwhile, the Snow Island was entirely empty except for the occasional visitor. One day, a graveyard honoring all the fallen snow citizens mysteriously appeared in the middle of the abandoned Snow Island. Nobody knows who built it, but the United Sands leadership decided to let it stay. Eventually, many of the former snow and jungle citizens met up and created a secret jungle enclosure where they could all peacefully live. They grieved over the friends they lost in the Great War, but at least they were able to keep each other company. Right next to the new hidden enclosure was the house of a lone jungle merchant who had barely managed to escape the Battle of the Wooden Fence. But he did escape, along with his parents. The longtime companions fished together for as long as they could before the sun went down.
Let's go! God, I love these, man. I just need to type that. Bruh. This was amazing. Chat, go show some love. Like and subscribe. Ish, I swear. Whoa, 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 whoa. YouTube, why you unsubscribing me, fam? That's messed up. I swear to God I was subscribed. Anyways, let me bring you in, Sauce Gang. Dude, that was absolutely dope. Let's put on some music. Yeah, again, go show Ish some love. Subscribe his channel, like the original video. Dude, for this being his first one, I'm seriously impressed. Like, I can't even fathom how much work goes into editing all this, gathering all the footage. I know for the 1000 Minecraft Civilization one, I think it took like literally almost a year to do that, to edit it down, and bro, these are amazing. Again, super impressed with this first one. The Soul of Union, man, dude, that World War, I think my favorite part was the Battle of the Wooden Fence. Let's get centered here. But the Battle of the Wooden Fence was pretty dope. And Legacy, bruh. Legacy and his parrot just survived that whole time. I mean, I think what I'm also realizing here on these civilizations is when you don't have all democratic civilizations or unions, nations, democratic nations, that sooner or later a world war is gonna break out, because you gotta have peace. But dude, this was awesome. So again, chat, so Ish has one more so it's another 200 simulate civilization. I think we're gonna save that because I don't want to rush through all of these. I think the next one we're gonna peep out is Speed Silver. You guys have been recommending like crazy, and I think I want to do his Purge one, but it's a 2 hour. I think it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something. But I think we'll do that because again, my birthday, it's a Friday through the next Sunday. It's a 10-day celebration, so I think we'll do that for next Sunday. So, but again, let me know which other ones you want me to react to. I appreciate all you guys, especially if you made it this far. And again, go show Ish some love by subscribing to his channel. And if you enjoyed my reaction, please help support the channel by smashing that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps out the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats, and as usual, we kind of want to know. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Got him love for the Sauce Gang. Peace out, guys. I love you.